There is an old expression that says, where there's smoke, there's fire. That is, of course, unless it's the smoke-free vapor of an e-cigarette.
An electronic cigarette is an electronic device consisting of two parts. It's got a battery and a cartridge. So the cartridge is what holds the liquid nicotine, which you can vaporize, and it's got flavoring in it most of the time. So a smoker will purchase this, screw in the cartridge into the battery, and literally puff on it and inhale the vapor, which is not smoke, and it has nicotine in it, so a smoker will still get his drug or his drug intake of nicotine.
The difference between electronic cigarettes and traditional cigarettes is the fact that consumers vape or vaporize. They do not smoke. There's no tar, there's no odor, there's no tobacco, and there's no combustion. Electronic cigarettes are vaporized through the cartridge and the battery.
For smokers, the e-cigarette gives them the feel, taste, and experience of smoking in a form that is less hazardous to themselves and certainly less offensive to those around them.
There are numerous advantages of e-cigarettes over cigarettes. For one, they are incredibly less expensive than actual cigarettes. I believe in about 48 states, they're significantly less expensive. In New York State, a pack of cigarettes is $12, and I know most brands for $12 you could vape for an entire week. You can smoke these things nearly anywhere. This is not odorous smoke. It's vapor, so it dissipates into the atmosphere rather quickly, and it usually doesn't bother anybody around you.
While the vapor of e-cigarettes may reduce the health risks usually associated with smoking, they are not without controversy. With the industry rapidly growing, e-cigarettes will likely soon be facing FDA regulation as a tobacco product. However, responsible e-cigarette makers welcome the regulation.
The Food and Drug Administration obviously has a responsibility to American public health. Eonsmoke as a brand of electronic cigarettes is going to and is already self-regulating in a very responsible manner. We're putting Surgeon General warning labels on all of our products. We're teaching our distributors and retailers to make sure that they do not sell to minors. And whatever the Food and Drug Administration asks of us going forward to make the product more reliable, more regulated, less hazardous to the American health, then we're going to do that, whether it's taxation or licensing or advertising restrictions or marketing restrictions. Eonsmoke will definitely be one of the companies that succeeds and follows through with whatever the Food and Drug Administration and the state governments require.
In the near future, scientific studies will likely support the health benefits of e-smoking, but for now, smokers who have used them simply know they just feel better.
I was a cigarette smoker for about 6 or 7 years, and I like to go to the gym. I'm very athletic. I used to play sports when I was in high school, and cigarettes were just not cutting it anymore. I had loss of breath. My clothes would stink like tobacco. My fingers would actually, my fingernails would be brown, and I just came to the conclusion that it wasn't cutting it for me anymore, which is why I chose a better alternative, which is electronic cigarettes.
Eonsmoke started in February of 2011 in Garfield, New Jersey. First retail locations were opened in New York. And as the retail locations were getting the electronic cigarettes from the sales reps, they started to understand that this industry is a leading industry. And as part of the tobacco industry, we educate our consumers, we educate with brochures, we educate our retailers, we educate our wholesalers. We want everybody to be on par with everything that is going on in this new industry.
Eonsmoke has an incredible, bold visual look. It's incredibly differentiated. When you walk into a retailer shop and you see a big sign, it just catches your eyes. But I'd say the real reason as to why we're differentiated is because of our flavor lineup. We offer 15 flavors, more than most leading brands, if not all leading brands, and we offer 5 nicotine dosages within the brand, and we're introducing a 6th nicotine dosage. So because of the massive boom in electronic cigarettes, we see Eonsmoke as being one of the top tier brands of electronic cigarettes and will certainly be growing exponentially and available in your local store.
So for the smoking experience without the smoke, try Eonsmoke today. For more information, to find a retailer near you, or to order Eonsmoke, visit us online at eonsmoke.com.